Chapter 11. Joshua, it's time. I'll take you to your father. Good job today. It's been a month, and you're getting good with that sword. Let's go, said Remus. Walking up to the king, Remus greeted him. Remus, how are you? The king asked. I'm good today. How is my king doing? Good, and everything seems to be going as it should, King Aurelius replied. Turning to Joshua, he said, Son, how are you? I see you seem sharper. Is the training going good? Yes, I'm learning and reading. This is a wild dream, like I've jumped in, Joshua responded. It's okay, young one. You will be on top, my son. Now to more pressing matters. One of my generals, Sir Ian Lentz, is missing. He went on a mission to scout some of the outer planets, but we lost connection with him. We need to put together a team and rescue him. The knowledge he brings back could be very vital. He has been observing the Gorokin. He's been watching the seeding of the evil gods. What they plan, we don't know yet, but this information he could hold is critical. The king continued, Joshua, you will be sent out with Remus. Joshua looked stunned. What? Yes, my son. With your unlocking of Starfire, you can now test your limits with this new power. Don't worry, Remus will be tasked to stay right by your side, King Aurelius reassured. Remus, my king, may I get ready? Yes, said the king, and take Joshua. Get his weapon ready and take him to the Forge Keepers of Emberhold to see what the boy can wield. Now I must meet with the Monarch of Luminaria. He will join me when we meet with the two of you. Okay, father, I'll see you soon, Joshua said. Don't worry, Remus said. I will stand by your side. No one will be able to touch us. You have nothing to worry about. As they walked off, Joshua asked, What is the Forge Keepers of Emberhold? Young prince, that is where you will get your armor and weapon. Use the flame in your soul to produce the perfect armor and weapons. Wow, said Joshua. Yes, so today, you'll officially be a warrior of Celestia, Remus said. Joshua, looking down, grabbed the pocket watch that Desmond gave him. Tearing up, he said, Oh, I miss them so much. I know, young prince, but all your work you've been doing is for them. Remember that. The role you play is much bigger than anyone else here. You'll soon see this. All right, let's go, said Remus. Walking into the room of portals, they stepped through. Joshua looked around at a huge forge. Walking to the ledge, he looked over, seeing nothing but fire and black smoke. Welcome, said a man dressed in workwear trousers, bib and brace overalls, and a soot-covered shirt. His face, blackened with ash, made him look like he worked in a coal mine. Hey there, Remus. Hey, what's up, Becker? Long time no see, old friend. How are you? Same old. Making armor and coming up with new ways to fight, Becker laughed. Oh man, same old tricks, same old things. This right here is the prince, Joshua. I was instructed by the king to bring him down here and see where his strength lies. Young prince, I'm Becker. I run the forge. It's been a long time since someone's been down here. Let's see what you're made of. Becker proceeded to grab different instruments. I've been at this for thousands of years. Don't worry, Prince. I know what I'm doing. Joshua looked worried. What's going on? Becker scrambled, grabbing different items. Found it. He pressed a button, which transformed into a little robot. The robot spoke. Hi, I'm Gizmos. I'll be checking you out today. Scanning Joshua, Gizmos said, Size 36 and a dual-sight sword are best for him to wield. So much starfire burning within you, too. Okay, I'll be back, said Becker as Gizmos walked away. Well, that was strange, said Joshua. Just give it a couple of minutes, said Remus. Becker began hammering different materials, singing an old harmonizing chant. The forge started glowing with intense energy. Walk with me, Joshua, Remus said. Now listen about this mission the king is sending us on. Don't worry, I'll be next to you the whole time. I'll never let anything happen to you, young prince. With that being said, Remus continued, Elder Seraphis and Elder Orion wanted you to have these. He handed Joshua 2 buttons. What are these? Joshua asked. These are enhancers designed for you. Place them on your arm. Huh? My arm? Joshua took the first button and placed it on his forearm. It had a flame symbol on it and dissolved into his arm. What the? Joshua said. Yes, that's good. Sometimes these buttons can reject you, but you are strong. Now use the other one, Remus instructed. Joshua placed the second button with a sword symbol on his arm. It dissolved as well. Joshua felt a strange sensation. What is this? Don't worry, you'll be okay, said Remus. It's just adjusting to your body. Now pull your sword out. Joshua reached for his sword when Becker yelled, Wait! We are ready for you! Gizmos beeped excitedly. Joshua stood on the platform as instructed. Becker said, Place your feet here. Your essence will pair with the celestial body. Now stand and listen to the first word you hear. Joshua stood, his thoughts racing. I can hear it, he murmured. Yes, said Becker. Just listen to get a clear name. Joshua's eyes lit up. I hear it. Angus. A burst of light engulfed him as his armor and sword appeared. Joshua's body shone with silver light as red armor materialized, rugged and glowing. He held a sword in his hand, jagged with sharp, teeth-like edges. Now say rise, Becker instructed. Joshua stared at his sword, raised it, and said, Rise. The sword transformed, growing larger and more menacing, its serrated edges gleaming with a dangerous glow. It's like it reads my mind and knows what I want, Joshua said, smiling. Glowing red, a good fit, Remus remarked. Becker nodded. Let's finish. He worked on a few final adjustments while Gizmos beeped and scanned Joshua again. Complete, Gizmos announced, before transforming back into a button. Now say the words again, the name of your sword, and return, Becker instructed. Joshua said, Angus, return. The armor and sword retracted into Joshua's body, leaving him in his normal clothing. That was great, and pretty easy, Prince, said Becker. Well, back to my work. See you later. Joshua and Remus began leaving, heading toward the portal. As they walked, Becker glanced at Joshua's charts, a glimmer of excitement in his eyes. This boy is going to be something else, he murmured. His numbers are already at general level. I can't wait to see what he does. Joshua and Remus stepped through the portal, their next mission awaiting them.